What's up, H-Town? It's your Dreadhead host, Hot Topic TV, and I appreciate y'all joining me on Everything H-Town Sports Debate Show. And today's topic is, can the Houston Texans go from bottom feeders to division leaders? And I have a plethora of reasons why they can. So get your listening ears ready, strap up your boots, and let's go. H-Town, one of the reasons I believe the Houston Texans will go from bottom feeders to division leaders is they have been highly criticized about trading the bevy of picks that they traded to move up to get Will Anderson Jr. The Arizona Cardinals own their first round pick, and everybody has these hypotheticals in how high this draft pick will end up because they believe the Houston Texans will not do nothing. They believe the Houston Texans will be in the top 3 in picks at the end of the season. So the Houston Texans and head coach DeMeco Ryans and general manager Nick Caserio, it has a major reason to be in win now mode. That's one of the reasons I believe the Houston Texans will go from the bottom, from worst to first. Like everybody say, every year in the NFL it happens, and sometimes it's multiple teams that it happens. But a lot of people are expecting the Houston Texans to be a middling team. So the Houston Texans have a reason and have fire, fuel, and whatever you need to be a team that just try to put their head down, go out there and win game by game. Because right now, the Arizona Cardinals pick would be a high pick if the Houston Texans decide to go out there and flame out. But if the Houston Texans go out there and win big and go from bottom feeders to division leaders, then the Arizona Cardinal pick would not be as good. So they won't be criticized for making that decision, because to me, I believe however it ends up, Will Anderson Jr. will be worth that pick, because that guy is just a great dude. That guy is a hard worker, and that guy will be a double-digit sack leader, and that guy will get out there and play hard and give this team everything he has. He's just built like that, H-Town. H-Town, the second reason why I believe the Houston Texans will go from bottom feeders to division leaders is we got better at every position group. Every position group we added veterans to via free agency. The only questionable spot is that we don't have a definitive number 1 receiver, a guy that you can just put the ball in his hands and he go get it done. We may have to scheme things for the wide receiver group as a group. Bobby Slowik may have to be creative and use these guys all as a group versus having one definitive number 1 receiver. But as far as getting better in all positions, we added guys to the defensive line. We added guys to the safety. We added guys to the linebacker core. So we have a lot of veteran pieces that we added to this team, and it should help us be better in the win total at the end of next season. The third reason that I believe that would help us go from bottom feeders to division leaders is kind of like a 2-piece combo. We have a proven offensive scheme, and we also have a proven defensive scheme. Both of those schemes put together should help us be a better team. The defense should give the offense better field position, and the offense should be better to keep the defense off the field and resting more so they can be more productive when they're on the field. Those two schemes combining together should be better and should help the Texans be better next season, because last season the offense was 3 and out I don't know how many times, and the defense was gassed at the end of games, and that did not help us in the win column. So we have to help each other. So these 2 new schemes that the Houston Texans is adding should help this team go from bottom feeders to division leaders. One of the biggest things that should help us go from bottom feeders to division leaders is better quarterback play. CJ Stroud is a more talented player. He has a stronger arm. He's more accurate. That guy is just a leader. He will pull his team by the horns and lead these guys to more wins. Davis Mills, he's not calm under pressure. He panics under pressure. He throws at people's feet. The guy has talent, but he's better as a backup. Better quarterback play help mask any team's problems that they have at any side of the ball. It helps a team be a better team because the quarterback can get out there and score points. So I believe that's another reason the quarterback position will help this team go from worst to first. CJ Stroud being a leader and going out there and being the quarterback that this team needs will help us go from bottom feeders to division leaders, H-Town. And last but not least, the next thing that would help us go from bottom feeders to division leaders is the second year draft picks need to take the next step. Those guys need to step up. They have to come out here and play almost like veterans. These guys have to come out here and contribute. Stingley have to come out here and play lockdown football. Jalen Petrie needs to come out here and do what he did last year and build on that, what he did last year, and be better at his tackling. These guys have to come out here and show why they were highly picked and highly scouted by Nick Caserio. These guys have to come out here and kind of have that veteran leadership as well and add to these teams, because these guys are the core of this team. So if these guys step up and have better play, which I believe they will, these guys will help this team go from bottom feeders to division leaders, because that defense will be nice. That secondary will be nice. That defensive line will be nice. They will come in here and help these guys be able to stop some teams from running the ball and just tossing it all over the field and just sitting in zone and tackling everything that's 5 yards in front of you. So this team, that the second year players will help the Houston Texans go from bottom feeders to division leaders, H-Town. Excuse me. But it's your boy Hot Topic. It's been real, and peace.